Hi, welcome to the indoor gun range here at 911 Rapid Response. We want to go over a few tips here so you have fun today but also stay safe at the same time. Your firearm must always stay pointed in a safe direction. At no point in time shall you ever point your firearm at the wall, at the ground, or anything but the target that you engage to shoot at. You always want to have your firearm unloaded until you're ready to fire in our range. At no point in time shall you have your firearm loaded until you approach the stall to engage in the target. Transportation of your firearm. You may have your firearm holstered in our facility, and you can unholster it when you're in the range to engage the target. If you're renting a firearm from Rapid Response, you're going to get a basket that looks like this. We're going to take your firearm, we're going to have it unloaded, locked back, placed in the basket. You can also put your ammunition in here. You're going to take the basket and carry it in the range with you. When you're sitting your bag or your basket down on the range that would have your firearm in it, you're going to have it pointed downrange. So at all times, your firearm is going to be pointed downrange. If your basket is simply the wrong direction, when you open the bag up, just turn it around and point it downrange. It is required in our range that you wear hearing protection and eye protection. You can wear earmuffs, you can wear approved safety glasses. If you do have sensitive hearing or a child, we do want you to wear earplugs and the earmuffs as well to give you that extra protection. So when you enter our first range door, you're going to come into this room, which is a countertop here. So if you have a long gun, you can put your bag up on top of the countertop, open your long gun and take your long gun out in here. That way you can also lay other ammo and things of that nature if you would like on this countertop. We are now in the second area of our indoor gun range as you're coming through the doors, and we have two doors. We just ask that you try to keep one of these doors closed at all times so the ventilation system works correctly. We have our firing range rules here listed on the wall, and then this is our area for our targets. One of our employees that you have previously picked your target will get your target for you. We're inside the indoor gun range here now at 911 Rapid Response. Clothing. You cannot have open footwear clothing. You can't have very low tank tops in the front for brass or hot brass to go down your shirt or get burnt feet. So we do require that you have a closed shoe while shooting here at Rapid Response. There's a button inside the gun range here. You push that button, it's a call button, and an employee can come help you. So if you have a problem with your firearm or need some guidance or have a problem with the range, just push the button and we'll be more than happy to come in and help you. Our lighting switches are here in the wall. We ask that you do not change our lighting switches unless an employee does it for you. We do have different levels of lighting. We have backlight, we have a dusk at dawn light, which acts like when the target's at 15 yards, it puts it in like a dusk at dawn shadow type feature. We also have emergency distraction shooting, so we can have red lights and blue lights flashing with a pair of headlights stimulating on the front of a police car for distraction shooting. We have 3 lanes. Our 3 lanes are all available. The right lane is actually going to be handicapped accessible. The employee is going to tell you which lane to use, and that's just going to be strictly determined off of what's available at the time. If you come up here to the side, you're going to see our keypad. Our keypad has 2 blue arrows on it. Very simple. Push the forward arrow for the target to go forward, push the back arrow for the target to go back. The lane is a 30-yard range. You can shoot anywhere from the 1 yard down to 30 yards. We let no headshots that are 10 yards or closer. Please do not do headshots 10 yards or closer. We give no warnings for this and we give no exchanges. We have to ask you to leave because it's extremely expensive for us to replace ceiling tiles and that nature, and we don't want to make the prices go up in our range. No rapid fire with long guns. So you cannot do rapid fire with long guns. No exceptions and no refunds to these policies that we have placed right here on the side of the range wall. If you're shooting in our range and a live round would fall forward in front of the divider, do not crawl underneath the divider at any point in time in our range without an employee being present. It is extremely important that you do not do this for safety. If you see anything wrong in our range, as far as in someone using a firearm incorrectly, somebody going in underneath it, or leaning out over the front, yell cease fire immediately. Everybody in our range is a safety officer, and it's important that you yell cease fire immediately. Another safety concern is loose brass. Be very careful that you do not fall or slip on loose brass. Brass can get caught in the bottom of your shoes. It can go in the cracks of the floor. So we ask that when you're done shooting for the next person, we do supply a broom. We just ask that the brass is swept forward in front of the divider. At no point in time do you go underneath that divider. We have caliber restrictions in our range. 30 cal or smaller, your firearm has to be. It also has to be full metal jacket. Cannot be hollow points. Can't be any type of special points on the bullet. It has to just be a full metal jacket. Targets. We do offer targets here at Rapid Response. They usually only range around $1 or less for a target. You can see one hanging up here behind me. We do let you bring your own target, but we have to approve the target. There are certain sizes that our approval rating is. So we can't have small targets because it hangs the targets too high, and then your bullets hit the ceiling, and then we got to replace the ceiling, and then we got to cost more for the range, and we don't want none of that. So we ask that you just let us look at your targets before putting any targets up. I hope you had fun today in our range here at Rapid Response. Come back, shoot again. We have 2 goals here. We want you to have fun, and we also want you to become better marksmen shooting in our range. We do offer other in-house training programs as well. Make sure you ask our staff about those programs. If you need help with maybe you're pulling to the left or you're pulling to the right, we have training programs that can help you with that. We do also offer other training programs which can be just simple as cleaning your firearm, or can be holstering it, women carry, youth shoots, things of that nature. So ask our staff. We'd be more than happy to explain more of these options to you when it comes to range use, firearms use, and gun safety in general. Have a great day.